So this is my Super Fat Cat float tube. So I have a fish finder mounted on it, and then I also have this battery well with a transom mount for a trolling motor attached to it. The battery is this Orient Power 100 amp hour 12 volt lithium phosphate battery. I've connected a quick disconnect fitting to hook up to the trolling motor, and then I also have this SAE quick fitting that I'll connect to my fish finder to power my fish finder. So it makes it really easy to connect the trolling motor with these red connectors. Very simple, nothing to no connections directly to the battery posts or anything like that. So, and then my fish finder power cord has the other connector that connects to the battery connector there. So I'll connect it and show you how everything works. So here is my new lithium phosphate 12 volt 100 amp hour battery that I got from Orient Power. They make a really great product, and their customer service is excellent. I actually had a problem with the BMS on my first battery that I purchased from them, which was an 80 amp hour 12 volt, but they quickly replaced the battery and upgraded me to the 100 amp hour at no charge. So I'm super happy with their great customer service. This is the one I'm using to power my float tube and motor. I store the battery right now in this cooler, so it's waterproof. I also generally enclose the whole battery in a dry bag, because I get a lot of splash when I'm on the water, so that keeps everything nice and dry and totally waterproof. So I'll be setting this all up now. So now I have the trolling motor connected right here, and then I have my fish finder connected here. So my fish finder powered up. As you can see, it's powering up, so that works fine. And then my trolling motor. My trolling motor is a Minn Kota Enduro Max 40-pound thrust trolling motor. I have it set up kind of in the reverse direction. So actually, when I use the motor on my float tube, it propels the float tube backwards. It just tracks better that way. So as you can see, I'll start I'll turn the throttle on. Oops, forward direction, and as you can see, the motor's turning. And so that works really well. Okay. So this battery, I had the 80 amp hour before, and it would power the motor and the electronics, the fish finder, all day for over 2 straight days without having to recharge the battery. So this 100 amp hour battery could last possibly for even 3 days. So I didn't hook up the transducer. As you can see, I had the transducer mounted to the bottom of my trolling motor, and I just have to hook the transducer cable up to the fish finder. But one other good thing about the lithium battery is that the AGM battery or the lead batteries were so heavy that it made the back side of my float tube too heavy. So it kind of, it didn't float totally flat even with me sitting in it. But this lithium battery at 100 amp hours, only 21 pounds, so it's a total game changer as far as even set up and carrying my equipment, to the lake or wherever I'm using this float tube in. So overall, it's just been so much more convenient, and the life of the battery, and then the consistency of the voltage throughout the use of the battery, even as it drains down, is much better than the other batteries. So the total performance is just way better. So very happy with it.